My name is Jack Murphy, and I am currently a graduate student out at NYU. I live in New York now, but I'm originally from the area, and I'm an alum of many programs through Heid, including the School of Rock program. Gosh, I have been going to Heid since I was very, very young, so I would have to really think back to what exactly my first Heid experience was, but I know one of my first memories that I have is I took lessons through the Lawrence Academy for a number of years on violin. That was my original instrument, and we rented my first violin through heidmusic. I also took band lessons for a while. I played the oboe because I was feeling adventurous and ambitious, so I chose the oboe, and we rented my first oboe from Heid as well. So lots of my first instruments were either rented or purchased through heidmusic. Music making to me is a very collaborative process, not only for those that are involved on stage, but also with the audience members as well. I think it is also very much an act of service as well. I think music brings a lot of joy and comfort, and also just so much solace for so many people, and being a part of that process is one that I take very seriously, and I try to spread a lot of joy through the music making that I do, whether it's through performing or through education. It's a very special and unique experience, and one that I feel is unmatchable, truly. So I guess the first musical inspirations for me were within my own family. I feel very lucky to have grown up in a musical family. My mom, of course, is a violinist, and my dad, though he claims he's not a musician, is very much a musician himself. He's a great singer. So it was very much in our household growing up, inspired by my grandparents as well. When we used to go visit them, they had a player piano, and I remember when we were kids, I would spend hours playing that thing, and so it was very much in our family. And then beyond that, a lot of my teachers have really inspired me over the years, whether through the school lessons that I took, people that I met through high school and at university that really shaped who I am today. I owe so much to my teachers. That's what inspired me to also take on the role of being an educator myself. So yeah, there's so many really great people within our community here that I've learned a lot from, and have inspired me to become who I am today. I would say the biggest one was actually through heidmusic. I remember as a 6th grader, I was involved. It was called School of Rock at the time. It was one of the programs that Heid offered. I was a classically trained pianist as well as a violinist, and I also was participating in the Appleton Boy Choir here in town as well. So I was around a lot of classical music, which really has shaped who I am as a musician today. But being involved in School of Rock was really my first exposure to playing in bands and playing rock music. I played keyboards that summer, and then I was really inspired by a lot of my bandmates who were all, guitar players and drummers, and so I actually taught myself how to play bass that summer because I just thought it was so cool, and I was so inspired by that instrument. After participating in that camp through Heid, that really opened up this whole world of new possibilities for me in terms of what I could do with music making. So eventually I brought that to my brothers. I'm the oldest of 3, and we started forming our own band then and playing together, and a lot of the things that I learned that week doing School of Rock, I still use today and used with my brothers when we were first starting out the band. I now tour professionally with bands. I still collaborate with my brothers, and we play all the time, both in the community and across the country. And I have now returned to what is now called Rock U as an instructor, and I have gotten to work with a lot of really, really great students and be a coach and help them on their journeys as musicians and kind of open up their world to what it's like playing in bands too. It's a lot of fun, and that was a really influential moment for me. Heidmusic has been so influential in so many different ways across multiple points of my life growing up, especially musically. A lot of my instruments were either rented from Heid or purchased here. One of my keyboards that I still use to this day, our Clavinova, was one that we acquired through heidmusic, and that instrument I use to write, I use to record. My brother and I have put out or are working on several projects, and a lot of the instruments that we use are recorded from that clavinova that we got from Heid. They provide so much to the community, and they have really shaped this community so much, and truly I wouldn't be the musician that I am without having Heid and without having the community of Appleton and all the programs that they provide for everybody. And also their connection with Lawrence is huge as well. I am a Lawrence alum. Having Heid so close to campus, I know has been really helpful for me in terms of getting sheet music and things like that. And for so many of my friends who are instrumentalists and need to come down to get a quick repair, everybody here is just so friendly and wonderful to work with. And that community-oriented mindset really impacts not only the citizens of Appleton, but also individuals as well who are pursuing music careers. Having the support is just so monumental.
Let us help you find your melody at Heid.